I am back with another freaking review for a movie, as I told you I would. So, of course, you know I have
Courtney here.
and Eggs here, and so the movie that we chose to talk about for our review would be
The Exorcist.
This is the original Exorcist
With Linda Blair.
We have in the what year was this made? 1970?
I think so. Let's
1974 or 5?
I think so, yeah. Or
somewhere around there.
Yeah, 73.
73. I was close. So, yeah, the very first Exorcist, and my review on this movie was, you know, when I first saw it, I saw it years ago, was scary as shit. Because it was a real story. It happened here in St. Louis, Missouri.
Right.
At the Alexian Brothers Hospital on the South Side, where I used to live. I used to drive past that hospital, like all the time on the South Side. So,
yes.
And what do you think about this, Courtney?
Well, when I first saw it, I thought it was, very scary. It was very convincing because, stuff like that can happen. When you're messing with an Ouija board. Basically, that's how this started. It was a boy. In the movie, it shows it's a girl, but it was actually a boy.
In real life.
A boy. And he was visiting his grandmother, which she lived here in St. Louis. And they were playing with the Ouija board. They thought it would be kind of fun, but when they got done playing with it, they didn't really close the portal, and it was left open, and that's how he got possessed. And it was really scary to think that this poor thing suffered so much through all this. And as far as I know, he is still alive. He does have kids.
In real life, he does.
Yes, and they never released his name because they wanted to protect his identity from other people harassing him, because he does not remember what happened. He just hears stories, and I don't know if he's ever watched the story. I don't think he did. But what's funny is a friend of my husband's, one of my husband's friends worked at the hospital.
Yeah.
The room above where they did The Exorcist, and to this very day they have that room blocked off, and that whole wing, nobody can get on
that floor.
Right.
Because not only does she know someone, but I knew someone as well that worked at the hospital.
Right.
And they told me the exact same thing, that wing, that ward is shut down. It's boarded up, and no one is allowed to go on that floor. Like I said, when you're playing with Ouija boards and the spirit world, you have to know exactly what you're doing.
Right.
I, for one, had a Ouija board, and it was real. I never had any bad encounters, but I've always was warned. But see, I'm not gonna go off into this stuff, because I'm an empath, so I know what to look out for, and the feelings and shit. So I know about spiritual warfare. I know that you can get attacked from things like this. If you don't know what you're doing, then it's best to leave this crap alone. I've never had any bad experiences with it. That's because I know how to close the portal. I don't play with the thing anymore. I got rid of it years ago.
We do not have any in our house.
I don't have any more of that stuff anymore. But at the same time, I'm going to say you have to know what you're doing. If you don't know spiritual warfare and how to ward off the incubus demon. See, I'm getting too far off into these stuff. You guys don't know. I know a lot of stuff about it, but
yes, she does.
I don't say a lot of stuff to you guys that I know some things. So it's best to just leave that alone. But I'm gonna say here that
on a scale of 1 to 10, what would you give this?
Out of all of it, I give it a 10.
Yeah, I would definitely.
Just because all the sequels that I've seen, The Exorcist, still have never came close to this.
No.
Never. And I'm pretty sure horror fanatics
78
could agree to that. I'm pretty sure he would, but we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah, but I mean, as far as I know, like I said, the room and all that in the wing is completely blocked off. You can't. I think when you're driving by the hospital, you can actually see where the room is actually boarded up. The windows like covered up, and that kind of lets you know that's where it was. They still say they still hear things downstairs in that room when people are above them or underneath the floor. They can hear things. It's just lights come on and off. You know, they hear strange noises and they don't bother messing with it because whatever's up there is in there is a bad demon, whatever it is. We don't know, but they won't let anybody near it. So
it's best to just leave it.
Right,
You don't know what the heck you're doing, or you just a teenager playing these games and think nothing's gonna happen. It may not happen, who knows, but you better watch your ass, man.
Right, and if you guys want to know more about it, you could also look up Ghost Adventures, because I know they did a whole segment on that house.
Not only Ghost Adventures, but you can look on YouTube, Google it.
Yes, you can Google it and everything. It'll talk about it, you know. But I know Ghost Adventures was here on the house. They showed the room where it was, and they went more into it and all that stuff. And they still say that house is still
has a lot of activity.
Yes, it has a lot of activity in it, and I don't think there's anybody living in it now. I don't think.
Where is the house? I know, is it on the south side?
I think it's on south side somewhere. I don't remember the actual address.